Thank you so much for joining us today, Justin. We're glad to have you to be able to have a chance to visit. This is Justin Lewis, and he plays trombone with us. And how long have you been with the WFSO, Justin?
I believe 26 years now.
How long have you played the trombone?
Since 5th, 6th grade. So a long time.
Do you play any other instruments?
Being a band director, I can make sound on all of them, but trombone's pretty much my primary instrument.
Tell us a little bit about your educational background.
Well, I grew up in Oklahoma and did the band thing there in high school, and went to East Central University in Ada, Oklahoma, where I got my my bachelor's degree. And then after that, went to the University of North Texas and got my master's in trombone performance.
What's your job now?
I'm the band director at Wichita Falls High School, and I assist out at Barwise.
And tell us about your family.
I'm married to my wife, Jennifer. We've been married 27 years, I believe. And I have a son, Miles, who's 16, and he's a junior at Old High.
What would you say your most memorable moment or concert was with the WFSO?
Probably playing theremin. I don't remember the name of the piece, but there was a piece it was for Musical Saw, and it's when Dr. Schaefer was here, and he knew I had a theremin, so he had me do that part on the theremin. And I got to play triangle once as well.
I was just wondering how the COVID-19 pandemic has affected you personally and also professionally.
Personally, I handled it pretty well. I thought, when I'm kind of a introvert, so when it was time to stay home, I was okay for that for most of the time. Started getting a little cabin fever here near the end, and now that school's starting back up, being a teacher, it's I'm a bit anxious as far as see what happens, because our main goal is to keep everybody safe and healthy, and we hope we can do that. Professionally, like I said, being a teacher, being a musician, there's no gigs to play. I mean, there's really, the only time you can play is at home for your own enjoyment, or a lot of people are doing recording. But professionally, it's affected. Everything we're going to do school-wise is going to be much different.
So I was reading in your bio about another specific instrument that you play, and you have another band that you play with. Can you tell us about that?
Oh yeah, another band director friend of mine years ago found a couple of ukuleles that were being thrown away, and we took them home and learned them, and we started the band Ukulicious, and pretty much just play AC/DC or music from Greece or whatever, and we try to put a ukulele spin on it. We've been kind of in hiatus for a while because both of us have gotten busy, but it's a lot of fun. We'll use electric ukulele and wah pedals and distortion, and just, it's basically, we're really bad and we know it.
So if you had a kid that came to you and wanted to learn how to play the ukulele, what's the first tip you would give them?
Get a ukulele, and there's tons of resources on the internet, tons and tons. Ukulele has actually become, when we started, ukulele wasn't very popular, and within the last few years, I know the music stores sell out of ukuleles all the time, and there's tons of videos. The way I learned was, I had a book. I found the old Mel Bay ukulele book, and every night before I'd go to bed, I'd try to learn a couple of chords. My good ukulele is put away. I have ukulele acquisition syndrome. The one I had that was in the closet. It's been a while since I played.
Hey,
so
that's great.
and like I said, the charm of Ukulicious is that we're terrible and we know it.